think we are good now. I think we're live. Hopefully it went out. If it didn't, hopefully it's just recording. Happy 2021, everyone. I think we are now live. Cool, we are now live. Happy 2021, everyone. Like I was saying before, it's Jake here with Create More Now and Bearded Lens. Wherever you found me before, thank you so much for joining me here on Facebook on this live, and I'm very excited to get this started. This is going to be going out on the podcast tomorrow, but like always, what I like to do is go live over here, kind of just get some thoughts out, talk about everything that's been going on recently, and answer some questions as well that have been asked over time. One of them that was asked recently is great for a new podcast episode, so I figured, well, why don't we knock out two birds, one stone, record the video, and then put it out on Apple Podcasts as well tomorrow. So, about a week ago, I had someone from a creative group ask me, how would you market yourself if you were a wedding photographer? I was asking for different questions, different things people wanted answers to. If you have any questions at all, please put them down in the comments here, and that'll help me answer more questions as well moving forward. But what he asked me again was, I'm a wedding photographer. How would I market myself if I was going to try to blow up on social media and get more clients and have more people just recognize who I was and drive my business forward? And I was like, well, I would definitely do video. And then I started thinking about it, and the method of video I was going to suggest is going to be the second step in this. But then I was like, video's been so dynamic over the past 12 months. All of 2020, I think video really came on the scene to be the front runner of social media, and it allowed people to understand why it was so important to create great video. I mean, TikTok is obviously the thing that first pops in mind. Is very short form content. People's attention spans are always kind of, over the years, I've noticed they've been starting to get shorter and shorter and shorter. You need to get more direct with them. So TikTok was kind of the awakening moment of that for me. And it kind of showed me that was the new future, the new wave of social media was creating great dynamic video content that people can grasp and get to know very quickly. So I have three types of video content for you, like I said, and starting with number one. Well, first, actually, thank God I wrote notes, because the most important thing is actually you need to make sure with all your videos, you need to show the end product. So whatever you're doing with these videos, whatever you're trying to do with any sort of marketing, content marketing, or social media marketing, you need to show the transformation, or you need to show the end product that you are going to deliver to people. So with all these videos, keep that in mind. If you're walking around and it's like a live, kind of like this, then that's like informative. That's great. But things like this normally don't drive a lot of engagement for me. I just like recording live videos. It kind of gets me out of my shell, and it allows me to, like I said, kill two birds with one stone and get some content for the podcast made up as well. So first style of video I would create would be time lapses. 100% a time lapse. The reason why is because they're super easy to watch. They give people a behind the scenes look of your life, of the process it took to create whatever you're doing. Like you're a muralist, whether you decorate like cupcakes or you are a photographer. I've done time lapses over here on my printer and shown me editing before, and it's very nice. It's a very easy way to have people just engage with your stuff. It shows a quick snapshot of what you've been doing. And if you can get it done in 30 seconds, so you can get it on both Instagram Reels and on TikTok, that'd be great. If you do it in a minute, you can post it on any social media still as well. But just keep in mind, whenever you are creating video, if you can keep it to that 30-second level, or you can chop it up into 30-second clips for Reels, that will help drive your overall views and your overall engagement as well with their algorithms. And with time lapses, still, I mean, that's such an easy way. Everyone can do it on their phone. There is a time lapse function on your iPhone. I'm sure there's one on the Android as well. Once you go to video, and you just prop it up, and it just takes a couple pictures every few seconds, and it stitches them all together for you, and it's a very good effect. It's very easy to replicate, and then, like I said in the beginning, it's easy for someone to watch because they can watch your process from start to finish instead of watching like a little documentary type video that might be 3 minutes, 5, 8 minutes long. You can lose a lot of engagement with that. You can lose a lot of a lot of traction with that. If you are having too long of a video, try to keep them short, and a time lapse is a great way to do that and show the whole process front to back. Another way would be what I would call like a process to completion video. This is super popular in the photography world. If you ever watch a video of a photographer working, taking some photos, then all of a sudden it shows the final image on screen. It like kind of like blends into it. That's what I would call a process to create a completion video. So that way you are able to show a little bit behind the scenes. Hopefully someone else is kind of holding the camera while you're at a wedding, so you're not, holding a phone in one hand. But you're able to then show how you work. People can get a better understanding. They can trust you as the professional you are. They're seeing in your environment, operating the way you work, and you're showing a completed version as well. This is also great for anyone that is a personal trainer. You can show a couple workouts for someone, and then their before and after photos. You can show a before photo, them working out in the middle, after photo at the end. It'd be great also if you help people with their posture, like you are a therapist or a chiro or something like that. For my friends over in healthcare, that way you can kind of show the before image, like I said, the process of some treatments, some exercises you did, and then an after treatment, maybe with a quick testimonial as well. And that way it's super easy, it's super quick, it helps people build trust with you right away. And it's better than just showing just the process, which is great. Showing the process is great, but again, we're trying to, with our video and content marketing, we're trying to show that full transformation. We're trying to show what people are going to get once they are done watching this video. And that helps with, again, if people are watching 30-second videos, if they watch 3 to 5 of them, they're almost sold. I mean, that's better than them reading through your multiple lines of captions, or looking at a video and not reading the caption at all, or a photo and not looking at the caption at all. These processes, these beginning to end type of videos, they are super, super easy. A ton of photographers are doing them in my niche. I know they'd be great for the athletic space or the training space, and healthcare as well. So do that as well. That's number two. And then the last one is what I would call like a voiceover video. And all that is in my instance, so like if I was a photographer, I would have a screen recording showing my editing and a voiceover as well, showing why I was making certain selections. That'll be something I'm bringing to my YouTube channel in the future, is like edit with me sessions, and kind of just showing my thought process. And that also helps, again, shows my credibility with everything in focus. You're seeing what I'm doing, but at the same time, you're hearing my thought process behind it. This would also be great, like I mentioned before, for someone that's doing like healthcare, personal training as well. Like if they're demonstrating a lift, trying to show you how to get your shoulders right on a bench press and elbows tucked in. And doing a voiceover is great, especially if you are in that situation, or you're farther away from your camera and you've kind of propped it up on a shelf or on a tripod, and you know the audio won't be great. The voiceover video will just help you get your message across, get your thought process across, and still have a great quality video. If you're on your own, it's super easy. It's great to show things on screen again as well, or if you're doing any sort of instructional type of video. And then there's 3 types for this voiceover video as well. The first one would be what I just mentioned, kind of just like a stood up, this is the video, this is the shot we want to get, and a voiceover over the top. You can easily do one with a time lapse as well. So you can really you can cover a 4-hour topic in 40 seconds to a minute. If you're able to do that, that'd be great with a time lapse. And then as well, with a process and completion video. So if you are, like I said, a wedding photographer, and you have someone that is videotaping you, you can kind of do a voiceover of the recording after. You can say, oh, I went up to this wedding cake, and it was great in the shot. I thought the corners would be great to frame it. So I got behind it and then, zoomed in, got my aperture set right to get the depth compression correct. And then I took the shot, and this is the final one. So process to completion, again, you can do the voiceover video. And then with a fitness trainer, if you're not demonstrating like lifts, like I said before, you can do a process and completion video with like, oh, this is my client Sally, she needed to lose 15 pounds. What we did is we cut out her cheese, we cut out her carbs, and all we did was eat chicken, broccoli, and fish for a week. And then after that, we started reintroducing some of the healthy cheeses, some of the healthy fats, and the carbs as well. And look at how she started, look how she is now. So there is a little bit of crossover there as well. But one thing that I think people do lose a lot of sight of is just the creation of the content. Don't get caught up in just getting it out. don't get caught up of like, oh, I don't have something to do a time lapse of. I mean, you can easily just show a process to completion video of you walking around your house, um, of what you're working on, and then take a separate clip and then show the completed one. And then on Instagram, you can just do like two separate posts and swipe it over if you wanted. That's easy enough. That will count as a video as well. And then that way you're still getting into the algorithm and you're still getting your content seen and pushed forward. So I'm going to talk more about my thoughts on the algorithms moving forward, because I think once you watch that or you listen to that episode after this, it would make more sense, because the biggest thing to understand is your video content doesn't need to be great, but if it is video content, it'll just be seen by more people. The reason why is because social media, as I've noticed, is starting to push videos more to the forefront. They're starting to put out short form video content like Reels, TikTok. I'm sure Facebook's going to have their own kind of version of it soon, of little bite-sized videos to help you get seen on people's news feeds faster. And the only reason why is because the percentage of the video that people are watching is so great that it's keeping them engaged on the platform long enough so they can squeeze ads in between it. So look out for that. Look out for a video coming out in the future about the algorithm. If you're ever trying to get any sort of video content created and you have any questions, please shoot me a message at Bearded Lens Photo on Instagram. Also, Create More Now on Instagram as well. Here on Facebook, you can just find me at Jake Smith. And I'd love to get to know you guys as well. Please leave a comment once you've finished watching this video. Please leave a review on either Apple Podcasts or Google Podcasts or Spotify as well. And the last thing I'm going to do before I leave is post this link down here in the video comments. If you guys are looking to grow your small business while communicating with your target audience very easily, get rid of the headache, and you're trying to do it very efficiently and streamlined, I made a free guide for you. It's just 5 quick questions you ask yourself to improve your brand's content. Just fill out the quick form. If you're listening on the podcast, all you need to do is go in the description or the show notes, and it should be the first line up there, and just download the guide. It's super easy, super simple. It's a little 9-page or 8.5-page thing that's just going to help you get your content out there. There are some video, some questions you can ask yourself about creating better video, more consistent video, and it might help you also with some headaches you might have about trying to buy gear, stuff like that, when you're trying to create good videos. I mean, this is just on my iMac desktop webcam, nothing crazy, with just a little light above me up here. So check that out. Check out that free guide. If you guys are looking to create video, or you have any questions about a good video content strategy, if you're ever trying to be like, would this work? Jake, I'm thinking about this. What's your ideas? Leave a comment in this video. Again, shoot me a message at Bearded Lens Photo on Instagram, or just find me around. I'm always on these different platforms trying to check different things out. So check that out. And if there's anything you want me to cover, leave a comment as well. Appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your Sunday night. When you're listening to this on Monday, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and Happy New Year. 2021 is going to be a great one. Appreciate you.